Hi guys, and welcome to another review from Ikea Reviews. Today we are going to be reviewing the Ikea Ektorp sofa. Where do you start with such an iconic sofa? It's been in production for at least 10 years. The shape, the style, everything about the sofa is just iconic. Let's have a quick look at this particular one. The shape, the colours, and over the years it's been upgraded in terms of the fabric and sizing and usability and accessibility in terms of delivery, because I think when this sofa first came out it did not dismantle, which was obviously ridiculous because living in London it's a problem most of the times to get sofas so large into a property without the ability to dismantle. So I'm going to talk about that first. So if you want to buy this sofa from Ikea, it's currently £350, but I think they're going to discontinue this sofa soon. Let me show you another video why I think this, which I personally believe it's going to be a travesty if they do. But yeah, in the beginning of this video, on my latest trip to Ikea, can you see here it says last chance, and there was some sort of writing to say that they're going to discontinue it completely, which will be a shame. So you need to get hold of one of these sofas, because I believe if they do discontinue this, I think in the coming years the value will go up on the second hand market for this sofa, because I've done deliveries of this sofa too much time to mention basically over the years, and I know for one thing, you will see this sofa in a working class home it'd be getting delivered to, or it'd be delivered to a multi-millionaire who will have two of the three seaters in Berkhamsted white. Let's actually get that up. Let's go for the most popular color and let's just show you how in rooms it looks so beautiful. So yep, Berkhamsted white, there you go. Two of these in a room we're talking houses in Kensington, Chelsea. It's just iconic. It's such a lovely sofa. Let's have a look. Picture right. I do apologise about my internet. Look at that. This is, when it comes to interior design, this is my room. White walls, a white Ikea Ektorp sofa, light flooring, be it really light grey, laminate, and a nice rug. It looks beautiful. It just, being in the room is very relaxing, very good for the soul. Let's have another look at another picture. Again, beautiful, just iconic. So colors that they're available at the moment, you've got the multicolored, which this one is very dramatic. It's a dark color. It won't be for everyone's taste, and looking at the sofa by itself, sometimes it can be a bit daunting because you think, oh, it's a bit dark, how am I going to make this work? But look at the IKEA website and they'll give you some ideas on how to make this work. Now have a look at this photo. How dramatic is that scene? It's absolutely beautiful when you see in its environment where design has been taken into consideration. The dark colours, how they've been brought together. So always don't ever just look at a cover and think, oh, I can't make that work. There has to be some thought to make the room come together. The beige, another iconic colour. There you go, £350. So it's £50 more than the white. With the white, although it looks really good, if you've got children and it's in regular use, it does get dirty quite quick. So You know, the best thing to do with the white is basically have a kids-free zone. And we will talk about how to wash the covers later on in the review. Let's go on to another iconic color, which is the grey. Let's see how that works in a room. Very modern. It can go in either a light room or dark room, which is good. So yeah, I really like that. Let's check out the other room. Wonderful. Look at that. So they've used a different cover, and that's something you can do. So you can buy the footstool. That is the Ektorp footstool that can be bought from Ikea, but using a different cover. So you don't have to use the same cover as the sofa with the footstool, and bring it together with some cushions that match, the day bed, the grey walls, the way they've used different colour. They've used more of a darker grey here, and the lamp all brought together with a nice rug. Brilliant. So let's talk about pricing, how to get the pricing down. So the actual sofa varies in price. Generally it's £350, and it's only £300 for the white cover. So let's talk about cover prices. If you wanted to buy a second-hand sofa and just make it look brand new again, you can always buy a new cover. The brand new cover for the 3-seater is £70. So taking in consideration, say you bought the sofa from Ikea, it would cost £300. If you wanted to get it cheaper than that, like maybe into the 150 bracket, you kind of want to pick the sofa up for £70, buy a new cover for £70, which would be £140, which is pretty much half price and more. So that's what we're going to talk about next, on how we can go about doing that. I generally would go to Gumtree, Ikea, depending on what country you're from. I'm not sure if there's Gumtree everywhere, but if you're, say, in the United States, you have Craigslist or other sites. But I'm from London, so we use like eBay, Spock, Gumtree, and other sites to have a look to see if there's any secondhand available. So we have one here for sale in West Ealing, which is not that far, which is going for £100. You can easily go in with an offer. What I would suggest that you should look at when purchasing a second-hand sofa is not really the cover. The cover can be in any sort of condition, really. Like it's really good if it's in white and really dirty, because when people have the white covered and it's really dirty, they think the value is worth nothing. But what they don't understand is that's not what we're looking for, because we're going to get rid of the cover anyway. What we're looking for is the plumpness of the cushions. That is the key thing. So here I can look at them cushions, and I can tell just by looking at the sofa that it's been washed a few times incorrectly, and that's something I'm going to be talking about again, because you should never wash an IKEA sofa. You should never do that. Always should be dry cleaned. So I know that they've washed it incorrectly a few times. The cushion covers for me look a bit flat, although the back ones look perfect. So if you can see at the back how plump they look compared to the bottom, so that's had a lot of use. So for me personally, that would be a no. Let's go back and see if we can find something else. And while it's loading, let me just talk about washing. Please do not wash IKEA covers or anything from IKEA in the washing machine. You're just damaging it, and it's just not worth it, really. Always get them dry cleaned, and when they come back from the dry cleaners, they will be in shape and look perfect still. Right, so going through eBay today, no, this is Gumtree, sorry. We can see the various sofas. Now that is 4 months old. They want £200 for it. why we're going to click onto this is because what I've noticed is how plump the bottom cushions are, and that's what I want to show you. So let's leave that to load. Can you see what I mean? So for me, that is really good. And they've got the grey cover, so we know the grey covered sofa is £350. Looking at their cover, they haven't washed it, which is good. That's a good sign. Always check for fading though, but for 4 months old, it shouldn't really be faded. I think that's in really good condition. Always keep close attention to any major stains possibly that you can see. Any threading, any sun damage, and yeah, so they've got another picture of Ikea. So that's really good. I think, I would go in with a cheeky bid of £100 because that's what I do. I always go half, and then maybe so our idea was we're going to buy a new cover anyway. So the cover for the grey cover, because we know the white cover is £70. Let's see how much the grey cover is. The grey cover is it's £120. And because we, generally, even though it's 3 months old, what I would personally do is I would still buy a new cover, but what I would do is put the old cover, because it was in, let's go back so we got that on the screen, because the old cover's in really good condition, and say it's online for £120, someone will be interested in buying that cover for £70, which is, a really big discount on them actually going to Ikea, because they might see that as perfect, like I think it is, but we just want that new smell. We want to bring that new feeling into the room, so we'd go with a new cover, and we'd get money back from selling the old cover on eBay, which will be a massive benefit. Right, I'm going to leave it there for today, but I hope you enjoyed the discussion. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.